And we're live, Poom. Now, I'm going to show the world, everybody, how obsessed you are with my paintbrushes. It's pretty annoying sometimes. I can't leave them anywhere. Alright. The fact that you're up here because I have the paintbrushes out, I'm trying to get work done. Somehow you managed to find your way in here and get up on my table again. Where are you going with that? Would you think I wasn't looking again? It's not your toy. Where's the one I gave you? I gave you a paintbrush. Puma. This is my mini cat. She's big as she's gonna get. No, hold on. You gonna pull the bristles out, or are you just gonna go play with it? She's so small. That's yours. Here. Don't tip it. Just take it out of the bowl, gentle. Here. Here. That one's yours. Go ahead. Nope, you gotta do it your way, huh? What's up, Pencil Tucky? Yeah, I figured I would. Oh, there she goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. There she goes. Oh my god. She's obsessed with my paintbrushes. I can't keep them in the sink because she'll jump up there. What's up, Bruce? She'll jump up there. She'll pull them out of the sink. She'll take them from anywhere. Anywhere. Like, no matter where I have them. See this? This is what I have to keep them in. She hasn't seen the video. Open this up yet. Go. No more paintbrushes. She hasn't been able to open this up yet. So I keep them in here, and that's the only safe spot. Pain in my butt, dude. Yeah, so tonight, working on my channel, Instagram. Yeah, you know what? I say work on all different platforms. It's good to be on multiple levels. You connect them all, you know what I mean? Tonight I'm streaming on multiple platforms. All the links are in the description. Same as last night, all the chats, so no matter what platform you're on, it may look like there's just one viewer or whatever, but all the chats share with each other, so everybody can talk back and forth. But we're on Twitch, Periscope, VK, Mixer, DLive, and YouTube. And like I said, all the links are in the description. No matter what platform you're on, you should be able to find it. Typically this time of night, yeah, I'm not going to get many viewers, but 6 cats and 1 dog. No kidding. Let's see. How many cats do I have? So the one I just had up here, Puma, she had twins. Well, 2 made it out of 4. So I kept them. And then I had one, Sly, that makes 4. And then my son and his mother brought another one over that never left. That was supposed to be like here a week or something, right? That's 5. And then 3 dogs, small dogs. They're all small. As a matter of fact, the dogs are all right here around me right now. You can't even tell they're here. Yeah, I'm a sucker for animals. It's something I never wanted, was like multiple animals, like not at all, but somehow it just happens. I'm too nice of a guy. They were all pretty much rescues. Even, yeah, all the cats and all. Well, Sly wasn't so much a rescue, but he was an unwanted cat. He was about to go to the pound, so I took him. That was my first cat here at this place. And I was like, no cats, no more after that. And somehow it just happened. So I was like, oh my God. Just don't just lurk, say hello. What? Let me see. 3 watching. Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. Actually, I'm a viewer because I'm watching too, I think. Right? Probably. So tonight, here's what I gotta do. I know some of you have already seen these shoes, and they're almost done. I have to finish the logo. I had to have gold, and I didn't realize the embossing wasn't that great on this one. It wasn't stamped out. And I'm having a heck of a time getting these lines right how I want them. I've already stripped it off once. This is my second go around. The gold takes multiple layers, and I have to use hardener with it. I should have just made a thing out of like stickers, pressed it on there, and then airbrushed it through. But I thought I would do it by hand. If I don't get it this time, that's it. There's going to be no gold on these shoes. There's going to be no Nike Air, nothing. I'm going to paint it all black, and that's it. So I'm going to give it a shot one more time. I'm going to paint this, and then I got some black on here that's got to get touched up. And then these Jordans are going to be done. I challenged myself to do... I figured, look, I was thinking about it yesterday. There's no way I'm going to do all the pairs in 1 month. I think I said there was 14 I had ready to be customized. There's no way. There's no way. So maybe we'll say like, I don't know. I could try to do 10. I was like thinking about it. Like I want to be realistic about it. You know what I mean? You got to set goals that are realistic. And I don't know if customizing 14 shoes in 1 month. Not if I'm going to put my all into it. I mean, I could just give them basic paint jobs and, you know, but that's no fun. Because ultimately, a pair of Jordan 1s, depending on what kind of customization I have done, they're going to be at least $250 minimum. So, you know, I got to make it nice. I got to do something good. These here, you know what? I could bring these to a show and get $500 or $600 for them. You know, because of all the added features, and they're authentic Jordans too, which makes a huge difference. There's a lot of customizers out there that make shoes that look like certain shoes. They call them custom, but really they're just knockoffs. It's like a weird way, I think, to sell their knockoffs, to be honest with you, but. At least that's what I call them, knockoffs. I guess if you're not using the trademark and the name brand, if you're not saying like these are Nike or Jordan or whatever, then you're really not knocking it off. But, you know, sometimes they look way too close, and sometimes they use the logos. The swoop is a registered trademark logo. On a lot of pairs of Jordans, you'll see there's two. The Nike will have its registered trademark. The circle, that's something you look for. It'll have a circle. Then the check mark will have a circle R, which is another registered trademark. Do you know A Balance? Do I know A Balance? I know who A Balance is. Yeah. He's done a video on me. I don't know if he knew it was me for sure when he did the video, but we kind of met right before that. I was doing like videos about Josh, you know, exposing that whole Josh and Danielle saga period, and then that's when I discovered A Balance. I'm pretty sure right around there. I don't know if he's been around that long anyway, to be honest with you. Yeah, and then it so happened right after that, I see he's got a video, and I'm in it. I'm like, that's me. So, because I was on, what's the other YouTube channel? They have a lot of subs, over 250,000. I was on their YouTube. They found my freaking video. Actually, we can watch that. What do they call that? Body cam footage that I FOIA'd, right? I FOIA'd body cam footage on a web page, and it makes it all public. So World Police, whatever, made a video out of it. And I guess A Balance saw it. He made a video out of it. But yeah, that was something else. I still never, I never made any videos about that court case or anything, and it's something I should talk about, because it's what a sham. Like, I always said, like, corruption and the messed up crap starts at your local level. Like, it really does. At the local level is the worst, because they have the most powers of direct abuse, and they can use them and get away with it. It's quite a monster that local level can be. Some towns are cool, you know what I mean? Some towns are all right, and then other towns aren't. Other towns aren't cool, and they found this money-making machine they can have at the local level, and they use it and abuse it. And, you know, these towns, you know, they earn their money in an unhonest way. Really. Really, they do. It's just, you don't do it with the citizens of the town that you live in. You look out for your people. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's definitely something I could talk about in the future. I had my camera on me at the time of the stop, and then there was the cop's body cam footage. Ultimately, I went to court. It took me going 3 times. I had a trial. I lost the trial. Here, you know, I found out when it's not misdemeanor and it's not felony, and it is just a municipal ticket, that you don't have to be found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. All the judge has to do is take into the facts that are allowed into the case and make a ruling upon that. And it's a sham. That's what it is. It's a sham. That guy Josh is a nut job. Yo, Josh is a nut job. I like your channel. You keep it up like, oop. I like your, you keep it real like that about good. Yeah. I mean, I try to keep everything real. And I expect to get back what I give out. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was an asshole, I expect other people to treat me like an asshole, and etc. And, you know, that's it. I just like to give everybody their fair shake, just as I would expect the same thing, and keep it straight. You know, sometimes some people don't like me. Like, there's like a quality to me. I see it sometimes, that because like I'm like upfront about things. Like, if I like you, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to be upfront, and I'm going to tell you if I think something sucks, it sucks. You know, if it's something that I should be critiquing or could critique, but then I'm going to help you at the same time. I'm going to be like, yo, this sucks, but let's make this better. Let's do, you know what I mean? I can help you do this. So, some people don't like that. Some people don't want anything to do with that. I mean, but other people adore qualities like that. So, I mean, it's just me. And I expect the same back. I expect others to, you know, if something doesn't look right, or, you know, or don't agree with me on something, you know, like, I don't go hating people because they don't have the same opinion as me, or they disagree with me. And there's a lot of that out there. There's a lot of people that just go hating other people, and, you know, they just want to shut them down. They don't even want to listen to what they have to say. And that's not me. That's not me at all. You know, if you want to take that side, and if you want to take that side in that position like that, then, you know, so be it. That's you. you know, but keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? So, this here is the second design, right? I was thinking Valentine's Day with the, you know, I got to keep the bear in mind. The bear's the new theme this year in 2020, right? So, I was thinking I got to do something for Valentine's Day. I had inspiration of the painting with the woman holding the lotus like this. And I guess, I don't know if she was blowing at the flower or whatever the scene was, but I took that. I created, I mean, the graphics are created from scratch. I did that. It was just it was inspiration. You know, I didn't rip it off from anybody, but I created all that, and I figured the bear, that's a, you know, Valentine-y. I don't know. Maybe add some hearts. But it's not done yet. That's going to be the second design. The first design is, you see, Burning Bear 2020. There's going to be some limited shirts. I'm pretty sure they're all going to sell out. Haters gotta hate. Let's see. Oh, see, chat doesn't always pop up over here real quick. I see there's chat here, but anyway, it's a beautiful quality many don't have. So that, oh, what's up? What's up? So they don't like it when others have it. Yeah, you know what? I think I agree with that, and that's why. I just be me. I am who I am. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I try to keep things honest as can be and upfront. And if you don't like that, then you don't have to associate with me or be around me or whatever. It is what it is. That's why we all have the right to make decisions. Yeah, do what we want to do. You know, one thing I have learned over the years, right, dealing with social media and having a larger reach and growing, right? One thing I absolutely did learn is, you know, you're doing something right when you get the hate. Now, that only goes to a certain extent, right? Okay? Because I remember Tow Truck Girl saying, oh yeah, people hate because I'm doing good things or doing something right. And almost kind of like the same thought that I have is like, but honestly, when people do good, they do get hate. Other people like to hate. There are people that just like to hate. You know, they see qualities in others that they hate about themselves, and they hate, you know, humans are funny. But that's what makes people. That's what makes that person that person. I wouldn't want to take that away from them. If that's who they are, then that's who they are. You know? On them. No, I gave you your paintbrush. She's back for another paintbrush. This one's mine. I gotta use it. They passed the vape ban in New Jersey and it starts on 4/20. I kid you not. Mark 21. I just joined and already have a good feeling about this. And yeah, that advice goes far, man. I'm glad you agree. I'm going to be 41 years old February 3rd. And like the old saying is true, you know, the older you get, the wiser you get. I try to take into account, you know, as I get older, I try to build, I try to become better and better, do better in life, better as a person. You know, it's always been about my family, making sure they're taken care of. This cat's so sneaky. She went up over the computer, the whole console, everything, and now she's on this side. And so, you know, I've learned. I'm an experienced, I was an older brother, husband, dad, grandpa. You know, work with people. Part of working in, like, you know, like all the different jobs I had in life, it was like always some sort of sales. It was always working with people, you know. I've learned you have to adapt to others. You know, you have to put yourselves in their shoes, their position. Try to see from their side, and if you can't, try to understand. And that's another thing. Like, sometimes people don't want you to understand. You can like not understand why they feel a certain way and ask them, and then they have no explanation or just tell you to shut up, or it's bad communication. But so be it. Not everybody's like that. You're not getting my paintbrush. How am I supposed to do anything with furry cats around? I can't paint with cats around. You're not allowed in here. Go. Go. Oh, she's so bad. Get out of here. She's so small. She sneaks through stuff. I don't remember when it was. I think I posted it to Instagram, or I forget. But I had a bag. I was putting all the packages in it, right? That I had to ship out, bring to the post office. I brought it in, put it on this table. She follows me, right? I didn't know she followed me, first of all. Then I see her jump up on the table. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I was kind of paying attention to, out of the corner of my eye, watching her. And I hear the bag. Next thing I know, she's in it. And silent as could be. I mean, she didn't move. I picked up the bag, not a peep out of her. She doesn't even move. She would have let me take her. I could see myself getting to the post office and be like, look, I got a cat in my bag. Yeah, she's like that. She's smart. She's really, really smart. She's a mischievous smart. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. But she pushes the boundaries. Like now, she knows she's not supposed to be up here. She knows better. So go back wherever you came from. Where are you coming from? Oh my God. This is a cat show now? Those cat shows are popular. I know you guys have seen. I've seen all sorts of live streaming the kittens. There's one on YouTube. I don't know. They have a crap load of subscribers, views. Like, they get millions of views on videos. They post once a week, and it's like them with their cats. Them like playing with their cats. As a matter of fact, I was scrolling through the videos and I watched something about cat boxes, right? They did a review, and I got the cat box they're talking about, and the thing's awesome. Thing's great. It's one of them automatic ones, but it's no power needed. It's a manual automatic. So hard to explain. You got to go watch their video. I can't even explain how it works, but it's awesome. All right, guys. We got to beat it. Just beat it. Where are you going to go? Where you want to go? Not in here. Go over here. You follow. Bring your boy. Her kittens are bigger than her. See, this is why you're not allowed in here. All this fur. Man, I can't work like this. How am I supposed to paint like this? This is for people. These are for customers or for people. They don't want cats around their crap. Stay away from me. You're gonna go. We're gonna shut the door. Wherever you came from. So you're not allowed in here right now. Come on. Come on. Yep. Run. Run. Goodbye. Don't freeze outside. It's like they're not outside. Dogs, you're allowed to be right there because you don't make a peep. The dogs are quiet, right? You don't make any noises. Right, they're good. They just lay there. So I let them right here. Ready? She doesn't like to be picked up, but she's so tiny. Come on, sit up there. She's so tiny. She hates being picked up. She likes it on the ground. She's like a totally different dog as soon as you put her down. She's so tiny. You say hi, everybody. Tiny. Alright, here. Put you down because you don't like it. This one doesn't care. He loves to be picked up. Come on. Come here, knucklehead. Come on, jump. I know you can jump. He's tiny, too. Oh, he's so tiny. But he doesn't act like that when you pick him up. He likes to be picked up. And the other one, she's old. Little Shih Tzu. I'm not going to bother her. She's not exactly tiny anymore. She gained weight. She's a big girl. Right? You're not a little Shih Tzu no more. Little Shih Tzu poodle. You're fine. Alright, Belle. What do we got to do today? Right? This is what we were doing. We're going to put a coat on here, but it's not what I wanted to work on. I'm going to pull these other shoes out. Wait till you see how they came out. The Gucci Jordans. Alright, gotta jump. Yeah, Gucci Jordans. Gucci Jordans. Oh, about to invest in linen rollers. I'm sorry, we'll let that show. Boop, boop, boop. About to invest in linen rollers. You know how many of those things I have? I have them everywhere too. Like, look, I have one handy. Because I know it's a really big one. Oh, look, she probably walked all over it because there's fur. Jeez. But yeah, I got a really big one I keep right next to me. Oh yeah. Works like a charm. Works like a charm. These cats get groomed daily. I mean, literally, they're so spoiled. I have somebody that comes over and grooms them. Takes care of them all nice. You know, they're very well taken care of. Very, very well taken care of. They're spoiled. Some people take less care of their kids. Alright, so this gold here, right? If you guys ever want to paint, I add some hardener to it. Because this is, man, that's really bright, that light, huh? This is acrylic paint. Right, so what's going to happen is add hardener to it to harden it up. And then I'm going to put a whatever finish over it. I think we're going to make this a glossy tag. That's the trick to getting your accents that have to be nice hard surfaces. Getting them looking right. I don't know what the heck. The embossing on here is like half. You know, I wish they would have done a better job. I could have really, I could have really killed it here. I gotta take my shoes off. I've had them on long enough. We got Air Max 97s on today. This is the, God, you can't even see it hardly. But these are a special edition. Oh, there it is. They had the UPC code on the bottom. Stupid freak. I like your dog. I got a little one when he's... That's right, that's how we all roll here. That's one thing about these additives. They get this stuff around the top here. You got to be careful, because if that drops in your paint, then you get chunks in your paint. Tonight I'm going to be using the brush again. Wait till you see this other pair of shoes. And then stuff builds up around the inside here. Jeez. I use half and half. Almost half and half. I really thin it out a lot though with the hardener. You just put it in a little tray. These are like dollar store trays. You know, like I need that light on. I wish it wasn't so bright. I could turn down the brightness of the video so it's not as intense. Oh no. It's not gonna let me do it because I'm live. It's not. Looking to meet some friends. That's what's up. Yeah, look, we're all good people here. You better believe it. I always try to attract the right people and hang out with the right people. That's it. Plain and simple. You know, I give everybody a shot. Man, that's way too much paint. What in the heck am I doing here? Oh. Give you the benefit of the doubt. Man, that is bright. I don't think I can change that. You know, I have the light sources behind the light, which is how it's supposed to be, but the light source is a crazy, crazy light source. If I could position it more over the camera. That's any better. Mix my little hardener up with the gold. This is 18 karat gold. I had to have the gold Nike Air for whatever reason. I've been working on this way longer than I should have. You know, some shoes I could put hours into and I'll never get what the value really is with the time I put into it. You know, like if I want to get paid for work by the hour, it doesn't work like that. I mean, unfortunately, that's how it is with a lot of artists and a lot of different things, you know. That's why they call them a starving artist, because that's what happens. Art is controlled by the rich. Like, the rich have to like your art. If they don't, you might as well forget about it. You're never going to make money from it. Not real money, anyway. I guess that's very pessimistic to say. One of the problems when you mix this damn hardener in is it doesn't cover as well. I end up doing multiple coats. That's it. What the? So what's up? I give respect all, bro. Like, places to go, chill, have fun. Well, you know what I wanted to do tonight? I wanted to do the StreamYards thing. Is that what it's called? Yeah. But I wanted to use OBS, and for some reason, I can't get the encoding right to go to StreamYards, and then StreamYards out. Let's just put it that way. It was messing up the stream big time. I don't know why. So I couldn't make it happen. I was getting frustrated. A lot of time already flew by. And I said, you know what? Let's just forget about it. My granddaughter's home from the hospital today. That's awesome. All right. All right. All right. I came to that conclusion. Starving artists put all their time, energy, and creativity into their work without a lot of... Yes. Yes. A lot of no ride to your pay. You're absolutely right. And for a lot of artists, it really comes from the heart. The passion to do what they love. Because I'm telling you, if you're going to get into it, I'm not trying to say don't do it. Do what you love. I decided to do what I love. That's my situation now. You know, I pretty much quit my job. I had to, though. I had no choice. The company was done. I wasn't getting paid. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to do art. I'm going to be an artist. Like I've been doing all my life. You know, I've tattooed in the past. I have hundreds of tattoos out there. I never really had a passion to like want to do tattoos. Like I enjoy doing it. I like doing it. You know, I really do. I like doing it, but I didn't want to be committed and do it for a living and have to like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. Not like that. So, you know, it's something you have to find. Sneakers. I love sneakers. Wait till you see these shoes I pull out. They come out awesome. I love sneakers. So, this is right up my alley. Seeing as though I used the hardener with this gold, I'm going to put what I mixed up right back into here. It's not going to affect that as long as I keep it sealed. It might thicken this up a little bit, but I'm most likely not going to be pouring hardener back into here, so we'll be good. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, it's really going to take for me to push. I'm going to be relying a lot on t-shirt sales, which sounds ridiculous because when I do the math, I have to sell a couple hundred t-shirts a week minimal to make it work. And I don't know. Is it possible? Yes. We'll see. We'll see. Now, shoes... If I could do 5 or 6 pairs a month, that would help out a lot. You know, because typically, now this is it's the Gucci. They're not done yet. And this camera makes that look a lot greener than it is. Because I have the saturation turned up. It's like an Eagles green. It's flat. So it still needs another color. It needs the third Gucci color, that tan color, that I don't know how to describe it. It's like a tan color, which I thought I ordered correctly, but it's so tough to order it and look at the screen of what they have and what you're going to get. So I might make up the custom color third. And then it needs some more red. I don't know if we're going to keep that. It kind of goes with it. This I wanted to paint and then outline it in red. I wanted to outline this in red. I don't know about the toe box. I think we might keep that just black. But it's going to be the Gucci. So, and I have these in, I don't know how many sizes. I have a lot of size 13, I know. It doesn't matter. I can get more of these. Not a big deal. I've never done custom shoes where I made more of the same design more than once. So it's always been a real unique. This is going to be a different story. So this is something I'm trying to model. I can get more. It's a Jordan 1 that doesn't cost a ton of money. And I'm going to make a few of them up. Hopefully. So far, this come in all different colors, green, right? This threading. So I've had to put 2 coats of black on there. I had to use the fabric markers, right? So it still needs another coat on there, which I'm going to have to do now. Actually, it's probably going to need 2 more coats. I said it would need a few. The green's going to need 1 more coat, but I'm going to leave that until I figure out what I'm going to do for this next color. I'm going to have to mix that color up. Maybe we should find that color now. Let's I don't know. Let's see. Boop, boop. Pensy you got. Want to get Jordan shoes? Yeah. Yo. Everybody, T-shirts or Jordans, right? You're into them, we can do it. We can make it happen. The Burning Bear shirts, they're only $20 if you pre-order. And that's shipped. $20 shipped flat. $25 when they come in. And I've actually already sold a few. I've had a few sales. That's why I'm pretty sure they're going to sell out. Because there was already a demand for it. Before I actually told anybody they were for sale. So I don't know. We'll see. You never know. I've worked on other people's graphics designs and T-shirt designs and projects before, and they've sold it, right? So I only got paid for the graphics design, and I know how they've done on their projects. You know, I'm not them, but I don't know. I think I can kind of gauge it. I know bears are in. They're really popular. All right, so here, wait. Let me share my screen. Let's do that. Let's do. All right, so I looked up the Gucci, right? Gucci. So it looks like there could be 2. Well, I have black in mine, right? Which I think's fine. I think that's fine. So you look at the traditional logo. You have this color. So there's this. See, it's not like a handbag or something. So I think if I add just 1 more color will be cool. And it's like this color right here. That's what I need to, I don't know, make, I guess you could say. Which I think is very possible. I just need to make enough to do both accents on 2 shoes, which really isn't a lot. I think maybe we should give it a go. Hit subscribe, baby. Let's see. Yeah, it's one thing that's cool too when you're in like somebody's somebody's channel and people are subscribing between each other and all. You know, like that's what's up. That's what that's what I like, networking. That's what I want to be part of. All right, I think we have the winner here, where we're just gonna do something like that. That third color there. How zoomed in can we get? That's about it, huh? We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing what we think. Oh, let's come back over here. Hold on. There we go. What would make that? Where's my paint? Pull out the good old acrylics. Now, leather gets its own certain paint. So I only have certain ones that would work. But we can go with this. I'm assuming I need some sort of white. So wait, hold on. I gotta make like a light brown. About green. I could do. And we're gonna have to make a cup of it. A cup. All right. Let's see. Flat white. Tan canvas. Yeah. That's about right. I don't even know what you call it. I don't know what you call it, but that's it right there. The third Gucci color. I got the red, I got the green, I got the black. I gotta go with that tan. I ordered, I forget what colors I ordered. One might be close to it, and I haven't got it in yet, but I'm impatient. I gotta get this done. So, oh well. We're gonna try to do it ourselves. What fun is it when you just buy the color? Huh. That's not fun at all. Buy the color. That's ridiculous. So we're going to put some flat white in here. That's going to be the transformative color. A drop of pink. Whoop. A drop of black. Come on. There's not much it is left. I have some more black coming in. Very little black. Oh yeah. We got a half a dot of black. You know what? For S&G, get that half a drop of green. A little S&G. Because I initially picked out green for it, so we're going to go for it. Whoa! Way too much. Way too much. Alright, we it's a tan. It's a tan. We goofed on this one. Let's mixer at? Come on. How do I have no mixers over here? That's crazy. Alright. Oh, wow. Look at all that green. I know I put too much green in there. I mean, that was a ridiculous amount of green. I mean, this is just like mint green now. No. 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 Not even close. There's no coming back from this. I don't know if you can even see it because that freaking screen's so bright. Brightness. Yeah, you know what? Let's try this again. Let's try this again. First you don't succeed. Try again. Try again. I was thinking scrape some off too, but the green, it kind of just spattered. So, here's what we're going to do. The least amounts I need, I'll put in first. If I screw them up, then I could throw away just a little bit of paint. Bang. All right. All right. All right. That's the Nathaniel style. All right. Rub the paint into my hand so it's not wet anymore. Yeah, 'cause that's how we do it. No rags or nothing, baby. A little bit of pink there. Pink I did so good with. The puppy snoring away back there. Pinky in the brain. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. This is more promising now. A little bit of black. Yeah, the green kind of just dropped to the bottom. You could see very little of it on top. There was definitely no saving that last one. I should have known better after I seen it do that. Come on, a little bit of black. Alright, so now, let me just see what the tint looks like here. I mix the tint together. Looks brownish grayish. That's what I'm talking about. A little more on the gray end. Alright, alright. So black was probably a bad idea. Alright, that's more like a light brown. The pink on top. I know this isn't so fun here. Believe me, I'm not having a ball either. Whoa. Little brown acrylic pigment there. That stuff's really, really thick. Well. Pikachu. You are so loud back there. Looks like gray. It's gray. It's grayish. Glad to see she has no problem sleeping. You know what? Maybe just a brown and white, huh? I'm gonna pour this out in here. Probably should just mix the tint in there to begin with. Being sloppy. Being sloppy. Oh no, this is brown. It looks different when the light hits it. Alright, alright. It's like a creamy, sort of brownish, beigeish, but dark. Which is good. She's down there barking now. That is so freaking bright. I don't know. Add a little bit of that to white. I think we're in business. I think we're in business. Let's see. Let's do this. Chasing dreams crossing. Do you hear her? She's full out barking. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, burp. It's funny when I wake her up. What were you barking at? And she'll stare at me. Staring? Like, I don't know. It takes her a minute to wake up and realize what's going on. Alright, so we're probably not going to need much brown tint at all to match that there. That's, okay, so I'm going to mix it up. Now let's look at this color, right? Look at that color. Oh, man. I can do it. It's just like a light, it's like a real light tan. Or probably call it tan. Somewhere along them lines. I think it's safe to call it tan. You alright down there, Peaky? You awake, honey? You get squirrels? Here we go. Tanning it up. What you guys see in a minute. Was I successful? Oh, it's looking good. I got it to about a cream color. I think I want to go right past that. One more shade. See, when I do art, right, there's only so many colors I usually use, and then it's all just different shades of that color, right? It's what gives their different values. That's how you do depths, right? So I'm really familiar on how to step it up. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to just add a little bit of time, create a higher value, higher value, till I think I hit that. I'm not far off, you'll see. I think the only way I can mess this up is if I go too far. Got that third Gucci tan. Gucci tan, we're going to call it. Gucci tan. I don't even know where I'm putting it on the shoe yet. Aren't I brave? I'm mixing it up. Gucci tan. Yeah, let's see. Very worst, this will be the first coat, and if I get a paint in that's closer to what I like, I'll use that color. I'm going to try to nail it right here. And it is kind of hard to tell before it dries, because usually this paint will dry a different color than the bottle is. It'll dry darker, sometimes it dries lighter, depending on the color. Alright. Oh, yeah, I know you had the shirt up there. I was in the background here doing a couple things, and I figured, let me leave the shirt up there. Just get a good look at the shirt, because we're gonna see the color in 1 minute here. See how I did. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. I didn't screw it up. No, alright. I can show you. I didn't screw it up. We're not past the color yet. Man, that's bright. That's really dark. Holy darkness. Can't even get the lighting in my place right. Some studio, right? I never really set it up to work on the table, but I have this new little robotic arm thing that I can move all around with the microphone and camera, so, and the microphone's right next to it. So I haven't gone past that dark color yet. Of course, I don't think I'm there yet either. Maybe one more paintbrush tip. I took a paintbrush tip, put some of the dark brown color onto the paintbrush tip, and then just put it in here and mix until I get to that proper value I want. It's all about the value. And then I'll show you how I paint it. Like I said, I'm going to do this one by hand. This whole shoe's all hand painted. I do have an airbrush. I do use it. A situation like this, it just wasn't worth trying to tape everything off and use the airbrush when I can brush it in and I can make it look like it was factory. I mean, I can brag about that. I know my skill level, you know what I mean? I know what's better for me. I use the airbrush when I need to. I think I'm getting there. It's all about technique. I was a house painter for 15 years, and it's no different, really. It's not. It's just on a bigger scale. And a lot of monotone colors. That's all. But when it was time to get creative, I was very capable of it. I think we're at the Gucci level. And if not, I can always mix up another batch, make it a little darker. I think we're there, though. This color here should dry darker than what it is. Ooh, I got the rag in the color. Jeez. I'm trying to clean the edge because there's all the different colors all around the edge. So if I clean that up, I can make sure the rest of it's just mixed up good, and we'll be fine. Mix it some more. Make sure I touch all the bottom of it, all the walls. Make sure I got all that white off the sides, so there's no shifting colors. That's what these are meant for. That's why they're rounded like this, so you can mix it just like this with a brush. In case you didn't know, in case there's non-artists out there that have never used, and you might one day, that's how you mix on what's called a mixing palette. See? Mixing palette. All right. Now, let me find the brush I'm going to use. I'm pretty sure I put it away and hid it from Puma. I had it out earlier. Where's all my white handled brushes? I don't have any in here. That's one at a time. You know what the worst part is about customizing shoes? Darker. You know, I'm going to put it on there and see what happens. I'm telling you, because this will dry darker than what it is. The worst part about customizing shoes, the fact that 99.9% of the time I have to make two of them. That's the hardest part. Not only do you do it once, the whole creation, but you do it twice. Alright. So, let's see. Ay caramba. I think we're going to keep the heel, we're going to keep the toe box in black. I think this will be that color. Maybe this, and then we'll outline it in red. And that'll be the third Gucci color. Just this right here. And the rest will keep black, and then that fits. That's enough red. Let's look again. I wish I could put the shoe up next to. I mean, there's like, that's it. See, that's what I pictured in my head. When I pictured Gucci logo, I pictured that. Alright? So we see the balance. It's least red of everything. Green. Mostly that tan color if you add the Gucci in there. So I want a little more tan. But basically it's a black shoe. Like that's a black shirt. It's a black shoe. And you know what? I don't have to be precise. Like, it's my design anyway. But I need to get a couple coats of paint on there, the base color. Oh, that's the other thing. I did use flat white. I hope that's going to make it dull enough because the rest of this isn't flat paint. It should be good. Alright. So, let me see what I need to do here. Let me try something. I'm going to try something. It's only paint. It's only paint. I'm going to try something. Alright. We got to do a prep real quick. Alright. So in case anybody ever wants to, you got to use leather paint. This is specifically for leather. You can use it on leather jackets, leather couches, whatever leather you want. Specifically made for leather. It's like a dye or and paint kind of combined. Because I'm telling you, this stuff is great. It will not come off once it's cured. Now what they do is they coat the leather with protectant like we're going to. They have silicone protectant on here to make it waterproof, right? And we're taking that off. That's all we want to take off right now. I actually went a little farther. You can see the black color, which is alright. Just, we don't need that much. And that's how you prep it for paint. This way the paint will definitely stick. You have to get that silicone off of there. If you don't get the silicone off, you'll never get the paint to stick. It'll scatter. It'll look funny. It'll dry with bubbles in it, with pieces missing. Once you do get it to cover, those little pieces that where the silicone was that you never got off, that paint will just come right off. Alright. She's prepped. Like a wounded soldier. Getting ready for battle. Here we go, boys. It's battle time. This here's an Angelus brush. It's the white Angelus brush. They work really, really good. I don't need to tape anything off because I can cut that in by hand. Maybe you might want to tape off the sole. It's up to you. You have to get the paint right up to the sole and underneath it. Especially in areas like this, you got to get up underneath it. You have to cut all that in. If you don't, see, this was white at one time. If you don't get every piece, if you don't pull it back and get that underneath, you're going to see a white line. As soon as they start wearing the shoe and breaking in, there's going to be white lines. So you got to make sure everything that could possibly be seen gets painted, and gets painted the new color. Oh wow, this is really light. This is really light. This is how we do it. It's too light of a job. It's too light of a job. Darken it up. Darken it up. That's just going to be too light. I know it already. God, it looks darker in the tray. I can just tell because it's over black. That's crazy. Use all that tint. It had brown, pink, black, and green in it. Let me see this. I know. The boring craft show. Oh yeah, this is so creamy looking. Still not enough brown. Yeah, I tell you what, if you do what I just said though, and then let the paint cure the actual color, right? You let that cure for at least 2 days. I like to use the heat gun on it right after I do it for a little bit. Not too much, very little bit. Get it set in. Then let it naturally cure in the air for 2 days. Then seal it. Use a sealer, and then you can use a silicone protectant after you use the sealer. You can put the silicone protectant right over it. And you should be able to go out in the rain, whatever you want to do. Not have any issues with it. Got a little thread in the way hanging out. That's going to be a pain in my butt, that thread. Yeah, it's definitely got to be darker. It's a good primer, though. Good first coat. It'll help. It'll help. I've seen painters work on shoes. They put them in like this shoe clamp, shoe device, and then they move around in all different positions to try to get the right angle. I'm like, man, just hold the shoe in your hand. Flip that thing around. Pikachu comfortable again. She back there snoring. Alright, so obviously it's not the right color right now. It's drying darker over here. It looks darker in this tray, without a doubt. Whoop. Which you probably can't see because it looks so much like it's glaring so good. But, so I'm thinking, well, I guess that should be painted that color too. And then a red, then black, then red outline. So this color, black, red. Leave the toe box, come up here with it though. Have black, this color, red. Black, red. And then maybe red around here. Nah, I don't know. That might be too much. You know, sometimes you just know until you see it, right? Have a good one. I hope you didn't leave already without hearing that. I'm sorry. So focused on the artwork. Alright, yeah, so we gotta make that darker. Let's darken that up. We're gonna put a straight dot of black or brown in there. Straight dot of brown. One dot, straight brown, which is a lot in that color, but I think that's what it needs. I'll get this right. We'll get this right here. And it still might not be dark enough. One dot of brown. It's like that other color was changing it even more than this one. You alright, Piggy? You snoring back there? Man, the woes of an artist. How can I not get this? We're not playing games now. We're going straight for brown. I think we got enough of the pink tint, enough of the green tint in there anyway, to give it that little taupey looking. Taupey. Now we gotta beige it up. Oh, come on. Come on. Did we go too far? Brown? We may have. That was a lot of brown. She's snoring hard over there. Hard. Out like a light, baby. It's crazy. I haven't had any other viewers on Twitch, Periscope, Mixer, D-Live. No viewers on any of them. This time of night, I normally don't get many anyway. I knew it wouldn't be that busy. I'm going to put this on here and see what it looks like. I might be shocked. It might be exactly what I'm looking for. I sort of doubt it. We'll see. The joys of getting the color right. close here. As long as when you brush this in and you keep brushing and brushing and there's no paint lines, you're good to go. You got to keep a wet edge, basically, is the best way to put it. Keep a wet edge. You gotta slide the bristles up underneath little areas. Make sure you cover it all. That is not brown. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't think it's gonna do it. Let's try something else. Pikachu Elizabeth. Go for that Snorathon. Always keep a old bottle, fill with water around. Clean your brushes out with. Because we're going to go into a new color. We're going into a new color. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to get off the live. Getting tired. Getting tired. Be headed out of here soon. Tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully I'm going to be going on Kenny Klein's show, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I hope you guys go over there, subscribe to him, try not to miss it. And Joe Kaiser is going to be out. Everybody have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Stop that stream.